Thank you for being here. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up. And when the music fucking hits, you better
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Say hi, kitty, kitty. What are you doing, kitty? How you guys doing back there? Get out of the way. Come on, kitty. Go, 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 go. No. Well, I'm trying to say hi to everyone, but somebody's still in the camera today. How are you guys today, man? Good to see all of you. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. I hope you guys had a great day. I'm going to touch on a few things tonight. Some new news maybe to hit. I don't know. But it seems like Patrick isn't the only person that he owes is the Whittakers and that grandmother. Because on Facebook, somebody says that Patrick owes them money now from doing AI photos for him. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can you believe this shit? Patrick. And it says that you ghosted them. You wouldn't do such a thing, would you, Patrick? Oh, no. Come on, Cam. You're right. All right, whatever. Y'all got me. How you guys, man? So I'm going to take you to a little post here. And it's not the whole post, but I just want to show you that I have the post. And it's from Facebook. And it says, the post is from someone named I've seen all this, man. Think I haven't. So here's the post, as you guys may see it. And in that post, it says, it's by Cajun Bigfoots. Cajun Bigfoots. It's an AI page. Oh, he came back and said he made it right. Well, this was just a day ago. But damn, you got to be chased down to make it right? Said that he made $34,000 on his Facebook and that he had asked him to make some photos. And that he made $34,000 on his Facebook that month, that it didn't matter the price. So all these photos are not free. You have to purchase coins to create the photo. I spent around $250 on about 30 photos to get the picture just right. Do you know this fat ass dude told me there's no way I spent that much? So I proceeded to tell him, well, look, send me what you think just so I'm not in the whole $250. And what do you know? He went ghost on me. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. You paid him? Okay, we got that. Apparently he paid him today. So, okay, good for that. Great job, Patrick. And it's funny you two have become cooks now. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that you thought that you could play the people and you could act like you guys weren't never cool at the beginning and all that this and that. You two guys stay in your cooking shows. Okay? Stay on your cooking shows. But today, I'm going to be showing you a video that I ran across last night because CG sent it to me. And it's all about Eric Carroll. You see, both of these gentlemen owe them people money. What's up, Howard? Oh, both of these gentlemen, both of these dudes owe that Whittaker family money, bro. And I ain't here to stick up for neither one of them fools. Come on, bro. So now you tell a guy, don't matter the cost. So the guy gives you the cost, and since you pay him just a little something after he blasts your name all over the place, yeah, that's a good look.
I think it backs up a lot of what I've been saying all along about how Eric, I believe, took his dad talk business of fighting somebody
What's
in
up,
court
Shelly?
for custody, these allegations of abuse
What's
and all
up,
this other
Hillbilly?
stuff.
Brandy,
I
Bobby,
believe that he took
Ricky, and
that
Mike.
dad talk stuff and brought it into the Whittakers' home and applied it. And like I said, I'm, I think it's a pretty clear
For
case
anybody here that wants to
of
know
Eric
about,
setting us.
for anybody here that wants to know about Brooke, it's been pushed back another month or another 2 months, actually. So Brooke's in jail for another 2 months. Shout out to Brooke.
Sights on Timmy
Let's fire up,
from
y'all.
early on.
Get down, kiddie. I'm gonna smoke.
First, he farmed information. He got his foot in the door. He gathered information on the entire family. He very early on, he realized that Timmy was where the money was, and I'm going to show that. And then he set his sights on Timmy. Everything from trying to prove that the Whittakers' home was unfit and unsafe to showing him what a good daddy he would be. And this is textbook of what I'm going to be showing you. And then, of course, followed up with
we got some Indiana
trying
folks.
to, the
I'm not
claims
sure if they're in here
of,
right this minute, but they're in here.
Substance
Hi,
abuse,
pretty bird. I'm so tired,
other
Carolyn.
types of abuse, neglect, and textbook. Okay. And so I'm going to show you what I saw tonight, and that confirms what I've been saying. So, yeah, I was working on a different video tonight, and my gut told me to look over here, and I was looking, and as you can see, he does have, stuff about custody and dad talk stuff. A lot of it is about custody, and that's basically what his channel is about. If you read his description, it says, "Welcome to our YouTube channel where we tackle challenges men face in today's society."
Pay him up, Joker. Pay him up.
Including
I don't give a
culture,
fuck.
family,
No rest for the wicked.
and false allegations and societal expectations. And then he does some other stuff, but very focused on parental rights, okay, and how to win them. And as I'm looking through here, I'm thinking, Anyway, I was drawn to this right here. Dad Talk Today, Alienation Academy. Sign up now. I kid you not. Eric has he's partnered with somebody to have this parental academy. What is it? Alienation and Abuse Academy or something.
You talking over on Belmont?
Course.
If you're talking on Jackson Street, Belmont area. If you're talking Belmont area, not far at all.
By step to get custody of somebody. So if you go to this video, it's a course that you can sign up.
Listen to this, y'all.
It's $50.
Look at this. Look at this. That's awfully funny, ain't it? He's got a whole course for you because you were treated wrongly by the court system. There's this course there. This is like a Wes Watson. This is like these fucking internet sleuths or internet fucking people that swear they got these courses created that they fucking let AI create for them. And then they sell them to the people as if they got these great courses, bro. What the fuck, man? Parental alienation is child abuse. Domestic violence by proxy. It's time for explanations that are effective, inarguable common sense rules that can bring meaningful pressure on the court to return your children. Yeah. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke, bro. This motherfucker on here frauding like a motherfucker.
And it's so funny because the guy on here says
Now,
he's giving it away, but Eric's got a $50 tag on there. So anyway, Dad Talk Alienation just last December. Oh, look at Christmas Eve, he put it up. Merry Christmas.
got 12
He says,
fucking likes, bro. It's got 12 likes. It's got 12 whole likes on it. Yeah, Dad Talk was winning, wasn't it? Hey, have a good one, man. Yeah, that's some he's trying to act like he's creating these courses and like what makes you a fucking expert? Motherfucker, like I went through this bullshit with fucking child support and all that shit. I got rang through the court system too, but I'm no fucking expert. You didn't even go around your kid. Let your ex tell it. You weren't alienated.
Yeah, so the start in 2019, founder Eric Carroll as a tool. He's still all right to raise awareness and for parents struggling with issues surrounding parental alienation, child support, alimony, false allegations, and family court. Not all shows are surrounding this topic. We also talk about the joys of being a father, myth of masculinity, and other subjects.
He's basically put up a paywall. What's up, Blaze? He basically has put up a paywall for you to go over there and watch different videos. Of course, huh?
Anyway, so let's check out this video. As you can see here, let's get a little closer here. This is a Dad Talk Today Alienation Academy that you can sign up for. It says parental alienation is child abuse and domestic violence by proxy. It is time for explanations that are effective, inarguable, common sense rules that can bring meaningful pressure to the court to return your children. Here is the solution you've been waiting for. So this is their formula to fight the courts and get that kid back in your custody, or whoever else you're trying to get custody of. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to show you a clip that Eric says flat out that Timmy is where the majority of the money is coming from on these videos, and I believe, my opinion, that is why he tried so hard to get custody of Timmy, because that's where the money was. So let's listen to this clip from when Eric had washed his hands of the Whittakers and he's leaving his he's trying to get custody or guardianship of Timmy, and things aren't working out. He's tried all week, tried to prove his case for abuse, case for neglect, a case for unfit home.
This is fucking crazy, bro.
As wit's end. So this is the day that one of the last times.
Look here, right here as we speak, there's a $25 donation. Right there as we speak. And that was after all this. That was after.
Oh, so somebody, and what did I say? I don't believe he was ever interested in helping the Whittakers at all. Like I said, personally, I believe that he despises the Whittakers. and he was just there to get money, and he despises them because they won't hand over Timmy and the golden goose. And so somebody is suggesting, because they're asking him, hey, you're leaving and you're calling off the house. Well, where's all that money gonna go? And he's just, I don't know. And they're like, well, what's gonna happen to the money? I don't know. Anyway, he can't answer. And so somebody suggests, hey, maybe use the money to buy some new beds and couches. At least it would benefit the Whittakers, because they haven't gotten anything since the beginning.
I agree.
They really haven't gotten anything.
I agree.
So anyway,
Give them beds.
nothing.
Give
to
them
make
couches.
their
Give them a
home
fucking.
better.
Give them something.
Etc. At least in benefit. The three,
Look at them.
it would be destroyed in a week.
Oh, it'll be destroyed in a week. What do you think happened to a house?
Isn't that funny? We're supposed to hand over them a new $1 million home, but
Yeah.
they can't get a few couches because they're going to destroy them in a week.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Somehow or another, the Whittaker's money use their money. Oh yeah, they'd much rather see benefit Ray, Rain, and Timmy. Okay, but I'll get.
You didn't sign a contract with Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy. That's the biggest problem here, Eric Carroll. That would be great. That would be great if we could get it to Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy. But the biggest part of the problem is you didn't sign a contract with Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy. You did it with Betty and Larry. That's who you owe the money to, buddy. That's who you owe it to, my friend.
So, or
Then they still haven't gotten their money. Months later.
say, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at him.
Yeah, more comments coming in. Majority from Timmy, because Timmy's been the majority of the content, and he loves doing those lives with me. He came and got me the other night.
Did you hear that? I would rather have the money all go to Timmy because he's been the majority of the money.
Yeah, it's Kathy. If you guys want to know,
Hold
I'll get you a page link.
The one who's made, the money's coming out of.
Yeah, this is all YouTube here. What's up, Carol?
Comments coming in.
Here's her page, y'all. What's up, Primo?
Timmy's been the majority of the content, and he loves doing those lives with me.
So as you can see, he knows right off the bat, Timmy is where the money's at.
Yep. Yep. Here. I might have this video. Yep. Yeah, we'll just do it like this because I couldn't hardly hear it through hers. Good shit, though, Kathy.
But that was what day did I pick you guys up, Mark?
Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah, so that was Tuesday that happened.
Yeah, I don't agree with. I don't agree
picked
with.
him up the next day, and I remember thinking to myself, "Dear God, I got some."
There's a lot of things that I don't agree with all the content creators, right? But I'm one of them people that can agree to disagree. and don't have to like take jabs at you just because I don't totally agree with your idea. I might agree with a lot of it, but some of it I may not agree with. But it doesn't mean you take jabs at people, though. I just the reason why people take jabs at people when they don't agree with someone else that's creating content is because they don't know how to create the content. So they just start taking jabs about the content instead of making different content.
One of my most treasured friends coming in to a drama pit, you know, I was feeling kind of bad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got them, I'm like, I got to explain this to them because they're going to be around it.
Right. Yeah.
And it was not the funnest conversation. And because you forget so many details. Anyway, I had not been back there. It was Wednesday. Yeah. Or no, that was Tuesday. Today's Friday. I had not been back to that house since.
Right.
I called one time to ask if they needed anything. I at least wanted to call, make contact, and say, "Hey, you need anything? I'm here, and I'll get it for you." And she said, "We need dog
food." You bitched.
And
you bitched about getting them anything.
But I was really kind of dreading going back over there.
You bitched about getting them anything.
Thinking, man, I've been here for over a week, just spending this money, time, and
what money?
The people.
What money, bro? What money? You had to borrow the money from the people to get there again. So what money? What money? I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm doing it for is what just did this to me.
Yeah, you just cook out for Labor Day for them all on your own dime. I mean,
handle that tired.
Me wanted to get in that car and go back home.
You could tell that one day, yes.
Dude, I couldn't do it to Timmy, bro.
Yep.
You guys have no clues on me and that boy's gotten. It's pretty.
I love it on the videos.
I love him. I do, with all my heart, like my own kid.
Fire wheel.
I never thought I could have loved another kid like that, but I do. Anyway.
Ain't this the one that said I was touching my baby girl and shit? Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. Bye, bitch.
Okay.
Fuck out of my chat.
I told them once I got
talk to
my
me.
friends,
I don't play that
we
game.
were going to meet with the Amish the rest of the week. We'd be setting that up.
Right. They knew that yesterday you were going to be.
Sorry, I seen you wanted to do it, Tired. I just wanted to get there.
Sit with the Amish and see if you could convince them to take on this project.
We didn't know how the meeting with the Amish would go, so I let Timmy stay with Patrick while we went. We got up early in the morning, guys. I've been averaging 2 to 3 hours of sleep every night.
Whippity doo fucking da. Let's cry for Eric. Let's cry for Eric, guys. Can you imagine a guy trying to play victim after all this happens to the Whittakers? Can you imagine a grown man trying to play victim after all this shit happens to the Whittakers?
Because I can't answer emails to the end of the night. Timmy gets really
I know, I seen you.
It gets dark and he sees me on the cell phone. It's like butt off and give me attention.
I got you should have just booted her. I wouldn't have said shit.
Like nonstop. 911, 911. He's not gonna call 911.
I was a little too quick though. I wanted to.
It's his way of get off the
phone. I want your attention, yeah.
Or he starts grabbing my wallet and he's just a kid craving it.
First of all, Timmy is not a child. Why do they keep acting like Timmy is a child? The kid. That dude is your age, Eric. He's your age. You dumb motherfucker. He is your age. Stop it.
All throughout the night, he wakes up, looks, he wants to make sure you're there. It's that
weird,
kid,
isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think
we know all
the levels of trauma that he's been through. I've heard what he went through in school, and now in adulthood, knowing that Timmy has been abused, dude.
You don't know Timmy has been abused. That's the biggest ill in all of this. There is no proof of it. There is no proof of it. There's no proof of it. There just isn't. There's no solid proof of it. I mean, but he is not a child, though.
Sweet loving.
Tell that to the court system, though. Tell that to anybody with any fucking reality involved with it. He's not a child.
I don't know how anybody could want to be mean to Timmy.
I don't either. Don't get
And
me wrong.
when I
Nobody should be mean to the guy, but he is an adult by all rights.
first got here, his head was just dug in, dude. And the last time that he done that was the night all that was going down with BJ.
Mhm.
Could hear he kept begging, like he put his hands behind his back, asking, you know, has she?
I hope it didn't happen. That's
Right.
all I can say, man.
But
I
he
don't
came
know
out
for
that
sure.
night.
I wasn't there. I wasn't with them
First
people.
night at the Airbnb when we was working on getting her, and there was a lot of drama that went on before that. I mean, dude, he just had blood streaming down his forehead. And that's when I took Timmy and I
He
made that.
doesn't present as one. Are you crazy? He doesn't present as one. He has no choice for that. He isn't presenting as anything. He has no choice in that. But he has no choice. Presenting is something that you act as such, something that you put off. No, he is a grown man that has the child mind, the mind of a child. It still makes him grown, guys. It still makes him grown. I promise you, he's still grown in the court's eyes, in everybody's eyes, in the doctor's eyes, in all of those eyes. How do you know he picks children's pajamas? Or why did they take him to the children's pajama place to go get them? I got children's pajamas too. Matter of fact, I got some SpongeBob pajama pants. Let me see. I got something else I remember. Oh, I got a SpongeBob NASCAR jacket. Does it make me a kid? I'm just saying, guys. He's a full-blown adult. He is an adult. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit down with a fucking 3-year-old's toy. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. And I'm not making fun of Timmy for it. We know Timmy did come off as a child. I get it. But like, he had no choice in that. You got the Grinch pajamas? Oh, I got Chucky socks. I don't know if Chucky's kid stuff, though. Strawberry shortcake? I'm not, I just get loud. I don't even, I just get loud. I don't know. It's not a you. Don't take it offensively. I just be opinionated. Betty Boop has been around longer than all of us, huh? All these cartoons have, damn near.
One video.
Yep.
Tried to document everything I do. Not for views, for moments
You
like
know,
this.
you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giving you hell. Shut up,
If
ridiculous.
you don't believe us, watch Dad Talk. We tell the guys to do the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Got to document for reasons like that. But I told Timmy, I'm like, buddy, you can't do that. I promise you I'm going to take care of it. Okay. I was like, I love you. It was the first time I had, I had done that, like, I love you. Oh, I love you.
Yeah.
I looked him in his eye. I said, I love you. Give me a hug. And dude, from that moment on, that's when the bond, I tell him several times a day, I love you, buddy. And give him that hug.
I think that's pretty quick, though, if you ask me. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about the love thing, but like, that would be awfully quick to tell a female that, right? That you've actually fallen in love with. That'd be pretty quick. But no, he went ahead and told Timmy that. You didn't catch hell. I'm just giving you shit. Quit crying already. Shit's weird as fuck, man.
And I got him some bandages. Neosporin. Some people said not to put it on there. That's what I always had as a kid.
Yeah.
I've been medicating it twice a day. I don't know if you saw it last night. That's pretty much non-existent.
I was like,
It hasn't looked like that since I've known him.
yeah.
So he wants to
Pretty
fucking
much
fuck-
gone.
What does he
I'm
want? A
afraid to
cookie?
know what it's going to look like now.
What's he
Yeah.
want, a cookie,
Yeah.
Indiana Nana?
Um,
He
Fast
healed up
forward.
Timmy's boo boo. Does he need a fucking cookie? A bozo button? A t-shirt? I'm just saying, man, I wouldn't say I love you to a woman that I fucking fell in love with that quick. I would hold off on saying it, even if I felt it. I wouldn't be like, I love you, baby, just so she could use me up. Yeah, right. I'm definitely not going to go tell. That's quite quick, Eric. It's quite rather quick. Yeah, it's a couple weeks of even barely even seeing him in that couple of weeks. Think about it. You only had him a few days a week out of those weeks. Three days the first trip, 7 second trip. Yeah. 12 days tops. And he's in love with him. Unreal.
So Timmy stayed with them yesterday morning. We woke up early. We woke up early. I was late. I was an hour late. And these guys didn't wake me up. And they said, we figured you needed to sleep. And I'm like, no, dude, wake me up. I was out.
Shut up, Eric.
But it was good because it was raining and everything went perfect, dude. Mr. Mast, I saw, dude. Don't clarify for people. They just start making their own assumptions. I saw people who like comment on Robert's picture, like, he's not Amish. No,
oh my God.
Not anymore.
Ex-Amish.
He lived most of his life as Amish, but he's not anymore.
Introduce you to the
Oh.
Yeah. He knew where to go, how to introduce, because it's something that you show up and say, hey, man, I need you to build a house for somebody. There's this Whittaker family. You need to build them a house.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right there. Let me get my horse and buggy. You know what I mean? It don't quite happen like that, guys. So we got to the store and he started talking to the lady and he bought a whole block of cheese. And I could tell there was a strategy and everything going in there. And we just sat back and observed. And then he started speaking Pennsylvania Dutch. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that. The Amish started in Europe. And so it's actually German, but they call it Pennsylvania Dutch. They have their own dialect.
I think Timmy would have gone with him too. I think Timmy would have gone with him too. He does to me. I'm so tired too. I catch that a little bit too. Because he's on the board for the guy, John Mast. They're grifters, man. So what the deal is Eric is on the board for this guy named John Mast or whatever. I don't know who the Mast guy is or whatever, but I guess he's ex-Amish. And that was the way Eric was going to get a house built cheaper and through like funding. He wouldn't have to go through a company. It would just be through the fucking Amish. But yeah, Dutch is German. He's an idiot.
Started doing that and asked for the bishop's name. And then we did some shopping there. And I've told everybody about the cookies. They're freaking amazing. I'll go back before I leave and get some
Talking about the
cookies.
people, bro.
I'm trying to be humorous. And
This is the day before they were taken.
The grocery store was amazing.
Did you have no clue? I've never seen anything like
Absolutely, they do.
I have my respect for them. Just hit the roof.
And the lights are done with diesel. Just to get that out there for everyone.
Yes. Well, there you go. Like any of the power that you saw, it was diesel.
Yeah. What's up, Cuddy? I agree. It might be that way, Red, because He's on the board. He's like the head board member, isn't he? Eric is for that foundation or whatever. And you know, it's probably a 501c3, something they don't have to pay taxes on, something they can skim off the top, something they could do with like fucking tax free shit. Like, I've dealt with these types of people. No, Patrick's not in jail. I don't think any of these guys are going to jail. That's just an AI picture from a guy on Facebook I used. I don't believe any of these guys are going to go to jail. I think they're going to make off with tons of money of the Whittakers again, though. And I think that's pretty petty. I think that's pretty goddamn petty of them.
Generated. It was my first time. His house was absolutely amazing. Log cabin. But I could hear water running in the
Those
back.
tables.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
Have a water spigot that's constantly going into like this big concrete vat. And I didn't know that's how they refrigerate their food.
Yeah.
It's spring fed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, never seen anything like that. But trust me, they're Amish. They're old school Amish. It just looks modern.
Yeah.
You don't see much of a difference. They've learned to adapt. I was shocked when I had a bishop in my car.
They are.
He could ride.
They are.
And then we went and met with everybody.
It's a grift. It's a grift. And that's kind of what Eric did. He grifted this, man. He told everybody he didn't want no donations while getting donations through the whole fucking thing. Like, that thing lit up every time he went live. Straight up.
And we had to meet with several different Amish, tell them the story. And keep
What's
in
up,
mind,
Lady
the
K?
whole time I'm doing this, I'm thinking 2 days ago, I got the family I'm trying to do this for making accusations against me.
Yeah.
And it's still really uncomfortable, dude.
You don't have a poker face, by the way.
Huh?
You don't have a poker face, by the way.
No, I mean, it sucks.
That's all videos. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying, and we look, dude, we pulled it off.
Yeah.
You know, they said we respect what you're doing, and I asked any video that you saw, I got permission. They were okay with it.
And then you stayed the night. See, here, I'm gonna narrate this for a minute. You stayed the night, one more night. APS come and took the 3, and you belted. Yeah, I hope so too, Hillbilly. I was kind of expecting a call today, and I didn't get a phone call from him. So I don't know. What's up, Lisa? Sorry if I missed anybody. Welcome to the show, yo.
As much as I can.
Guys, go to Google. Google's your friend on these questions.
Old world Amish. There's several different types of Amish, but if you get permission,
Shut
some
up,
of them are
Dwayne.
more strict, some of them aren't.
Yep.
But we got that lined up, and Robert Mast on the spot wrote a $500 check towards the Whittaker home. He was the first one to put seed money in it. And after he's bought his own plane ticket from Idaho and came over here and left his family, whom his wife had just got a broken femur and hip
Just
surgery.
took off, didn't he?
Some of the most loving people you will ever see in your lives, guys. And we have a very close
up, Pat?
relationship. So I will tell you this. If I was going through this and didn't have Mark and Robert here right now, I don't know what I would do.
Oh,
They were here
man,
for a
you
reason.
sound just like a man, don't you? Because that's what men say. That's what men do. That's what that's what they say. If I didn't have my 2 closest best friends here, I don't know what I could do. What? I have not heard, Indiana. Soft as baby shit For sure.
And God knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But we had a very successful day. And, I was like, man, I can't wait to tell Betty they're going to do it. And this was my plan from the very beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I thought about a 501c3 in the beginning, but once I had met with Robert and the Amish got talked about, it's like, yes, they have a financial committee. We would have been able to get the donations, and it would have went straight to a bank in the Amish community where they have not just one person, they have a committee that watches over that and protects it. And that was my goal from the very beginning. Anybody that wants to say you're doing this for money or you're doing a scam or what, I can't. The money goes to them.
Right.
Look, not in my hands.
Right.
I know that kind of stuff happens. That's why I didn't want the money.
There was so much money made before this, though.
They liked that idea, and they said they respected me for
see what I mean?
They said
like there was so much money made before this.
We can see why you would want to separate yourself.
Right.
I don't want to be looked at as a televangelist, Anyway, so the plan today was, well, let's go get the permits because the Amish said we would need to get the slab and we would need to get the permits.
Yep.
So we started our day off at code enforcement and then started making our rounds, went to zoning, where the Whittaker's home is right now. Nobody knows this. It's not on their own.
Everybody
land.
knew it, dumbass.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay.
They have 17.6 acres. But where that house is not on their land. Somebody named Hunt Brannett, LLC, out of Princeton owns it. There has never been a Whittaker on that. We have confirmed that with like 5 different places.
Wow. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I don't, Chris.
I
That's
think
none of my
maybe
business.
Somebody in the past maybe had done a deal for their parents.
I mean, the Whittakers aren't living any differently now. That's none of my business. Give them what you owe them. Period.
Nice
If
form.
Y'all are scammers if you don't.
You no longer get homestead
I'm
exemption.
staying on it, dude.
Big
Fuck
difference in taxes
these
if you,
people, bro.
if you pick up on what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When the home goes on it, those taxes are going to spike. So I think somebody really done them a favor. And so we were trying to look, and in the zoning today, we found out they have no septic tank.
Oh.
The septic runs into the creek.
That was great to tell everybody.
Never heard anything like that.
That was great to tell everybody, bro.
House I grew up in, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Your septic ran into the creek?
Yeah, I found out about it years later. I was an adult by then, and a flood had come through. I'm from Missouri originally, and a flood had come through, and I was trying to figure out what to do with my parents' house, and learned that there was a pipe went straight right out into the river.
Please tell me you never swam in it.
I was from Missouri. Of course I did. Of course. That's why I'm still alive today. It was either I was going to get some form of cancer or live to 100.
Yeah, that's why
not yet. So probably explains a lot.
I ain't going nowhere.
Well, I had never heard of anything like that. But anyway.
What poor rednecks do.
But not only that, that creek is like right behind their house. And then I wanted to protect them from all those people showing up because their front doorstep, the bottom of the porch, like right in front of it is the road.
He's not lying about that.
Video. Yeah.
Yeah, the road is right on their porch. And I'm like, I get you want to live in the country, but if you got cars just riding by, that don't really feel like the country. You got 17.6 acres. Why in the world would you do that? We was going to have to move it anyway. We talked zoning. They're in the flood zone. Even all the way to where Larry's camper was.
I agree there.
In the flood zone.
Yep.
She had a sister at one point in time named Judy, whose house
Eric
was on back.
Scopper.
And if you go on which video, I think it was one Ray, I took Ray to get a haircut, and I'm saying, hey, Betty, here's my idea. I was thinking about making you a driveway right here, get you on back in there, clear you off a spot, put your home back in there. That way you won't have everybody up in your business. We can put up some cameras. And she's like, I always wanted a home back there. And yeah, well, that'll come into play later. Because then I was told, Betty said you're wanting to put that home back there and she doesn't want it there. I'm like, huh? That's what Patrick told me. So I don't know. It's just been a lot of back and forth, guys. Anyway, that was what we found out was zoning. So we were going to come back.
Starting
This was gonna be my
OnlyFans.
first time seeing
Shit.
since the other.
Ain't no, man. Who's going to buy BJ's OnlyFans? That's the quickest way to freaking go broke.
I had went on. And I went there and I acted like water under the bridge.
That's funny.
I'm here. Even if I'm not on the greatest
That's what I
terms with
thought.
them,
Maybe why
want
hasn't
Timmy
a
to have a
lawyer
bedroom,
picked this
dude.
up, man? Like, there'd be a lot
I
of like,
see what just having a
I mean, it would be
bedroom-
great for like a young, hungry attorney to get some weight up. You know what I mean? Why not? This is an open shut fucking lawsuit, bro. Like, you could get the money owed to you plus more now. You know? Why wouldn't a young, hungry attorney just pick it up? Yeah, because you know what though? What attorney don't like drama? Shit. She might make some money on OnlyFans. Maybe. You never know, man. Yeah, maybe a big name lawyer, maybe one that's just up and coming, hungry, ain't got a lot of clientele yet, and he pops off with a case and busts the Whittakers out for a bunch of money. Dude, you might have a lot of people come to you after that. Get Bob and Amber a house. Bob's got the money for that. Remember, he gets 100 million views a day. He's lying. Bob's a pathetic, horrible liar.
in a bed, and a little love did for Timmy.
Right.
And for anybody that can't see the transformation, Timmy, you're blind. If you can't see the transformation in Ray and Lorraine, go look at Lorraine earlier today when I showed up and she said, "Hey there, Eric," and she runs and hugs me, guys, and it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Ray's the same way. He don't say my name, but he's gonna come up and he's gonna shake my hand and he wants his knee spray. But there's been a big improvement, and I said, you told Timmy you're gonna get him that bedroom, and I want to follow through with it. So I figured one way of maybe breaking the ice, I was like, guys, I'm gonna go buy them some supper before I go. And I went and bought them 3 pizzas. And I called Betty and told her we needed to come by because I wanted to give her the news about the Amish and the zoning.
Yeah.
We got there. They were elated. They were head over heels happy. Oh, yeah. And what kind of heat am I going to have? They were going to have heated floors. And we explained everything. And I said, Betty, I was told you might have a problem having your house back there. No. She said, I'd love to have it back there. And yeah. And she said, I never said that. And then
you broke it all
there was
up.
Another accusation. I was told that somebody was telling me, I said Larry and Kenny was Timmy's daddy on Facebook. I've never said that, guys. Have you ever heard me say that?
No.
Other people say it. I've always said, don't talk about their lineage.
I don't know.
So much other stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we got there. Larry was nice. She was nice. Everything seemed to be going good. One of BJ's sons showed up and he didn't look so happy. Mark was the one who was telling me about that. And he's like, man, he looked pissed off. And I was like, well, he might be because we got his mom out of here. But anyway, everything seemed to be going good. And Betty said, Lorraine was just saying, I miss my baby. I said, Betty, I have been thinking about that. And I said, he's been going. Timmy didn't want to go home. I'll tell you that right now. He didn't want to. My thing is, that's his mom.
Man, he gets me lost in like how he tries to talk so well and eloquent and shit.
36 years, she had her baby sleeping beside her every single night.
Right.
And she missed him. And I said, Timmy, you need to go see your mama, dude. And he said, I come back. And I said, you'll come back. And he said, today. I was like, not today. Like, spend the night with her. And he would ask that about 10 more times. Today? I'm like, no, you're coming back? Yes, Timmy, I'm coming back. He needs that reassurance, dude. Timmy loves that reassurance.
Yeah.
And I said, I promise you, buddy. And then
Wow.
one of the things I clarified again while I was there, I said, Betty, are you still going to let Timmy go to Georgia with me? She said, yeah. She said, just do me a favor. Make sure he calls and talks to his mama. And I said, I'll make sure he calls every day. And she said, you don't have to do that. She said, just every so often.
I think after seeing Brian Cody's video, him cooking now, I think it's quite clear that he was in bed with Patrick the whole time once he jumped in. Remember, he started talking bad about Patrick, then he stopped talking bad about Patrick. And then, like, you know, Patrick was always looking for someone to pick up where he could send the content to. Yeah. And I think Brian is one that kind of picked up with that. I that's what I kind of see, man. I'm sorry. Because how do you go from like Patrick cooking to Brian cooking now? And it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's so weird, bro. It's so fucking odd, man. I don't know what to tell y'all. I can't shut up. You know what I mean? I gotta state the truth. I gotta tell you what I see the truth in, the facts. Like the very next day, you drop a cooking show cooking the same fucking thing, just a different way. Holy moly, bro. It's very evident you're trying to bounce off each other
I
with
said, no.
content.
He can call her every day and talk to his mama. I think it would be good for them to talk on the phone.
I don't know.
And for anybody that doesn't know, Timmy has done very well on his phone. He has not called 911 since, and he just jokes about it now. But we left. Well, actually, we went and looked at the property because there was a really good spot on the backside of the property, and it's a lot of land. So we went. We ended up talking to a bunch of locals that was there as we was going, and scoped it out, made some videos. I think you even saw a video of me walking the property I put online.
Did, yep.
And then we brought Robert Mass back because he had a former Amish that drove 4 hours to come
That
and see
big
him.
video of him
Wow.
walking the property.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
So Timmy, as soon as I got in the door, ran, grabbed me. Well, he was, where you been, basically.
He said that, man. He said that? See, I didn't even watch it. I'm not interested in cooking videos. Sorry. Man. Damn, man.
Words. He's like,
Yeah.
pointing. That's where you been, you know,
Right.
waiting. And anyway, I said, buddy, you gotta go. You gotta go see your mama. He is very dramatic, but he wasn't wanting to go. But then all right. And I told him I will come back and get you. So we go down there, and when I was at the Amish, I bought 2 bags of chips from the Amish that they had made. And my plan was, Lorraine, I keep a potato chip stash in the car.
Yep.
So my plan was, when I got there, go give Lorraine her bag of potato chips. And I thought everything was just going hunky-dory. They were happy with me. I was okay with them at that point. Larry had been really nice. And as soon as I get out of my car door, Dwayne, and I never would have called it because she wouldn't have moved, I saw some hands, tweaker hands, pulling down the blind.
And the camper.
And all I saw was a hand. And it pulled, and then it went back really quick. And dude, that feeling, like, please tell me that's Ray or Jason or somebody else. Like, oh, dude, I was proud of myself because sometimes I don't do the best holding my anger in, dude. But I just went up there. I gave Lorraine her chips. Talked to him for a bit and said, Lorraine, share the chips with everybody. And then just out of nowhere, when it was the time, I said, Larry, who's in?
Now it looks like Eric froze up a bit. Oh,
My bad. I
started freezing up.
And I wanted to react then, but I just said, I'm going to play it cool. Try not to lose my temper. I was pretty hot after all I went through. Betty wanted that protective order. Betty didn't. When nobody forced Betty to get that protective order. Now, Larry, Patrick had an ultimatum with him. Either you're going to get your daughter off or you're going to jail. That was something Patrick. With me, I just said my ultimatum was going to be if I build that house, if you're going to put her inside, I'm not interested. But we never even really had that conversation, but I was planning on having that conversation. We're not wanting to build that new home for them to come in, which I'm afraid a lot of anyway. So
Betty claimed you forced her to get that.
yeah, I went and yeah, if anybody says that she was forced, at 100% false. That is bullcrap, dude. We went up there 3 days in a row. 3.
Why would you have to go 3 days in a row? If you weren't trying to get her up there so bad. Like, why would you take her 3 days in a row, bro? Go to the different excuse every time to make it worse.
She was the one that kept pushing for it, and that's when it went through. And then every time we went, there was more instances of abuse that we would find out about. And so, but I was giving Lorraine her chips and that the Amish had made. And I said, hey, let Betty and Larry have some. I was still being really nice, you know. And I was hoping I was going to hear some explanation, not the one that I got. And right, it just came out my mouth. I said, who's in that camper?
Uh-oh.
And he was like, ain't nobody in that camper. And I said, who's in that camper? They're not in that camper. There's someone in that camper. He said, he didn't know. I caught it as soon as I got out. I just wasn't reacting at that moment. And I waited. Then he was like, well, BJ, I reckon. BJ. And he's like, BJ's in that camper?
BJ, I reckon. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, you guys can watch the video. I uploaded it for you. And I was like, I was like, she's in there. He said, I said she was in there. I said, no, you said, I reckon. You're acting like you don't know that she's in there.
I reckon.
And it became, well, you had a court date. I'm like, yeah, next week. No,
I don't think she was forced
you missed
either.
the court date.
I am.
I didn't miss the
I'm
court
tired, man. I got a doctor's appointment Friday. Man. I've been having some kidney issues. So, like, I think that's kind of what's got me sick a little bit. So, I don't know. I'm hoping they don't fucking hospitalize me, though. Yeah, I'm having lower back pains. I'm fucking tired all the time. So, I made a doctor's appointment, and I go Friday. But I'm afraid they're going to fucking stick me over in the hospital just to run tests on me and shit. Yeah, I don't like the ultimatums that these guys were giving these people, man. I'm trying, man. I do too. It's scary. Because I woke up this morning and it was like I had a back pain in the middle of the night. And it was like real pronounced in one spot on my lower left side. And I was like, that fucking hurts. And I was able to lay back down, fall back asleep. Then I woke up again today, and I woke up this morning. It was there again. So I went to work all day with it. And then by the time I made it home from work, I was I was doing good. I was doing good. Like I wasn't tripping at all. My back wasn't hurting. But then when I got in here, I was tired. I was feeling a little tired from working and shit. So I laid down for a minute, and it started hurting again before I got back on here, and it's been hurting the whole time. I'm trying, man. I sucked it up, and I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna go to the doctor, man, and see what I can do. They'll probably fucking hospitalize me, but oh well. Then the doctors I'm gonna go to is gonna be like, well, we can't run the test right away. I had a little bit not too long ago, but it was probably like it was a few months ago. Pretty bird. It was like a few months ago when that happened. But yeah, it's definitely my kidneys. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get into the doctor. I've been putting it off and putting it off. Like fuck this shit. But yeah, I'm gonna get in there. Yeah, I had blood in my urine a few months ago, but I was like, I just pushed it off. Like, fuck it. I've had it before. It didn't bother me. I'm thinking kidney stone too, really. I am too. Has anyone thought that maybe they don't want BJ there because she's on an addict that takes off other people's families' money? Absolutely. I mean, there's a reason why they don't want her there. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying it's nobody else's but that family's business to get rid of her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have to. Ain't nobody else gonna take care of me. I'm the only man. I think I got sick, and this kind of like exposed it a little bit more because my back definitely hurts in the lower left side. So I'm gonna go in there and check it out. I might even like I don't know if it hurts too much through tomorrow. I'll go to the hospital tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying like if I'm building a house for them and I come in and my plan is to change the Whittakers' lives and build them a house. I appreciate all y'all, man. Thank you. Then you build them that house. You don't let BJ stop you from building that house. Fuck no, dude. There's a BJ in every family. You lost a kidney when you were 12? That's what I think too, Hillbilly. Kenny did think they went. That's what I thought too. I think Kenny was fooled too. Yeah, he's not building them a house. Nobody's building them a house. They're still stuck in that ranky, shacky, fucking ran down ass fucking trailer of a fucking building. No caffeine. I drink water. I drink coffee in the morning, but that's it. I've been drinking water at work though. Yeah, they're still stuck where they are, and y'all fuckers even got the money you made with them. You haven't even been nice enough to just be like, here's a third of it. Here, bye. Yeah, I've been drinking water and Gatorade. What's up, Jenny? He does. He acts like a little fruity.
Then it became, Patrick said you missed the court date. I said, no, he didn't. I didn't see it. Guys in the comments, if you saw that Patrick said I missed the court date, please let me know because I need to talk to Patrick now. I was like, no,
What do you know of?
we have 10 days. It's a 10-day
Right.
protective order, and then you go to court for it to get extended. And during that 10 days, if you talk to her, y'all go to jail. That's what I was
All
told
this and
by the
still no
magistrate.
house.
And that was what the
That's
cop,
a running
state
inside
trooper,
joke
came and
now.
served her with. Who's in that camper? I said, Betty. Did you know she was in that camper?
Yeah, I've been drinking just water at work and then Gatorade while I'm at home. Yeah, but that's none of our, like, why would you get money then? That's the problem. Why would you gain money from this family and then say, well, I don't want to give you the money because I'm afraid that they'll take your money away? It makes no fucking sense. It makes absolutely no sense, man. So, Kim,
You didn't respond the first time. Betty, did you know she was in? No, I didn't know she was in there. And then I forget. I'll end up paraphrasing. Like I said, you guys can go watch it. But what caught me and what threw me for a loop with Betty is when I said, Betty, do you want her here? And her answer was, no, I didn't know she was in there. I said, no, do you want her here? And she said, she's not supposed to be here. I never got from Betty, I don't want her here. And then it's when I was like, okay. But I was told by the police, by the magistrate, if she shows up, you call 911 or somebody's getting in trouble.
That's a
We had no
protective
choice.
order. Yeah.
We had no choice. I called 911 and they talked to Betty and she got off and they said they was sending a policeman. And I looked at Larry and I said, I hope you know, I don't want to do this, dude. I was like, I don't want to send BJ to jail. I said, Larry, I went and got somebody that was going to pay for her and her boyfriend's rehab. 100%, Dwayne.
Right.
And that wasn't even something they asked me to do. I went and done that on my own time. I wanted to help the whole
I don't
family
believe you.
because it was those family dynamics. I want to see everybody get better, not just them.
Right.
A lot of people, ever since the very beginning, people have been saying, you need to get BJ out. You need to get BJ out. That was nice to BJ. And I even talked to her just like I did with everybody else. And I was hoping maybe she can get some help because Betty could use her help around here. You know,
Right.
it would be
Yeah,
really good for Larry as a father to see his daughter get clean. But I offered. She didn't want to help, dude. But I just told him, I said, this is the last thing in the world I want to be doing. Like, I want to be at home right now. And I said, but I was
Cranberry.
to do literally, dude, the reason.
I'm just gonna stay drinking pure water, man. I've just put a little bit of lemon juice in, a little bit of lemon.
I didn't leave.
I don't have any cranberry.
You know, over a week ago was because they wanted that order. Betty did.
Right.
I did it for her. I didn't force her. She wanted it.
Right.
Go back and watch the videos for yourself, guys. And then, anyway, phone rings. Betty goes inside, and I don't see her for a while. And it was just a long moment of awkward silence. We just sat down, and I'm like, how long is it going to take for the cop to get here? Because it's about 30 minutes from the nearest city where they would be coming from. Hopefully, down one of these back roads right here. About that time, Betty comes walking out, and she says, here, hands me the phone. I'll get on. They say, this is so-and-so from the sheriff's department. And they said, sir, we can't serve that protective order. We can't do nothing to them because
I've heard about cranberry juice for sure.
The protective order has been terminated.
I'm gonna go get tests and everything done because they're
Protective
probably gonna
order's been
run tests on me and all kinds of shit, man. I know they're gonna hospitalize me, guys. I'll keep you updated, but that's probably what's gonna happen. That sucks. That fucking blows. Because I can tell you it's that bad. Like, it really, really hurts my lower back. Like, I was laying on my couch earlier. I was like, God damn, boy, that shit hurts. So, like, I know when I get there, they're going to be like, well, we really got to send you over to the hospital. Fuck, man, I'll be there for fucking days. People do anything for money? Yeah. You're not supposed to use others like this, though. Not those three.
And he said, yes. And he said, she said you missed your court date. I said, we didn't miss the court date. He said, we got 10 days. And I said, I know.
Did a kidney stone surgery? Damn, they had to go in and take it out. I know. I have to give my fucking baby mama my key. Come over here and feed him. Damn it. I know that's what they're going to do. Yeah, I have to go. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I feel like I've put it off long enough anyway. And then when I just got sick, dude, it was just like it picked it all up harder. So I'm like, yeah, it's done with a laser to break it up. Whoo! Fuck. I don't even want to think about that, man. Woo-wee!
Right now, 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 right now.
I hope I don't have to have surgery, y'all. I can't miss work that much. It passes. I know it comes out your dick, man. I can't miss work, man.
The court date is. That's why I'm in town.
All right.
And like you're,
I think you were on video saying that it's 10. You have to go to court in 10 days.
I've been saying that the whole time, dude.
Yeah.
The whole
Okay.
time.
Thank you, ridiculous.
And
Thank you.
you know, and then I just asked him. I
I
was
appreciate
like,
that.
"Can you tell me what happened?" He said, "All I can tell you is
I'm-
it's been terminated. I'm not
I'm
allowed
probably
to tell
thinking
you."
I'm like my mom, dude. I probably think the worst, but like, you know, I know what it is. I'm telling you now, it's my fucking kidneys. I know it is, man. I just know for a fact.
How it was or anything that went
feel it.
on, that I just got to tell you, there's nothing we can do, and you're gonna have to evict her, and she's allowed to
know.
stay there.
I'm gonna
It's been
go.
terminated.
I know I do, Bambi.
If I could tell you the feeling I had in my bones, dude, I've grown a lot. I'm proud of myself, and I'm allowed to be proud of myself because there was other moments in the past I wouldn't have took
Okay.
that so, but I didn't know how to respond. I'm glad I had Mark with me. I walked up and I looked at Betty and I said, "I hope you know I did everything I could do for you." And I looked at Timmy and I said, "I love you, buddy, so much. And I'm so sorry." And I walked to the car. And next thing I know, I see Timmy running, dude. Timmy ran right in behind us.
Oh, it's my back.
And he
It's
was
in my
like, "You coming
kidneys. I
back
can feel it.
today? Today?"
I'm going to, Lisa.
I just shook my
I'm gonna
head.
try to
No.
make it through work tomorrow, and then I got a doctor's appointment Friday. And no, I haven't seen that. I've heard all about it, kidney stones. If I can make it through work tomorrow, and then like make it through tomorrow night, it might be a UTI. That's what I was thinking too. Somebody told me that too. It can hurt your lower back too. They might just dope me up with antibiotics. You got to remember, dude, I have no insurance. So I'm lucky to even be seeing a doctor. It's going to cost me $250. Yeah, it's my lower left side. Yeah, that's all I need. Yeah, I need more than that. Smelling like burnt popcorn. Uh, then mine don't smell like burnt popcorn. Yeah, I've had like it's all you need. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna chill after this. I gotta go to work early, and then I'll get off work and probably go to the doctor on Friday. And no, I don't have a history with them, but like it's been bothering like I can feel that it's been bothering me for like a few months now. I feel like I get dehydrated quick. I'm going anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna turn him off, fucking, because I'm gonna get off here soon anyway. Yeah, they dropped me on my insurance, man. I make too much, but then I make right at the level where if I pay for insurance, it leaves me with not a fucking penny, bro. It's like, you know what the fuck? You know what? I got a heating pad. I didn't think about that. Go now? Oh no, I got a doctor's appointment Friday. I'll go in Friday, and then they'll just probably ship me over with an ambulance. No, I think it's my kidneys for real. Have a good night, Lily. I don't think it's my backpack. It's definitely my kidneys. If it's too bad, now I'm not a big drinker. I drink a lot of pop. I do. I did all my life. I just now started drinking more water and Gatorade and shit. It does suck about the insurance. That's why I'm hoping they just send me over to the hospital, because if they send me over to a hospital, then they automatically have to take care of me. Me too, Faith. All right, no caffeine. You got it. No, I thought you said you was going night night. Yeah, I'm about to get off here and lay back. I don't want to go to bed too early because I'll be up all fucking night. If it gets really painful and get a fever, I haven't gotten a fever. I will if it gets too bad. I can call in to work. Let's ask Betty. She knows everything. I can tell him, fuck you. I had to go to the hospital, bro. That's what my problem is too, Robert. I'm very stubborn. And this right here, it's going to take all I have to go through this. But I have to, dude. It's getting to where it's hurt me now. I got you, hillbilly. Yeah, it's just pain in my lower back. That's all it is. I've been able to use the bathroom and stuff. But I'm going to the doctor Friday, so I'll be good. Take Tylenol for the pain. I don't know if I have Tylenol. I've been taking Motrin, and that's probably not fucking good either, but it's all I got, I think. You don't think I should go to work? I went to work today. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Salute for hanging out. 3 Motrin. Damn. I've been taking 800 milligram Motrins. Yeah, hospital has to treat me. I think so too. Yeah, I can't. I mean, dude, right where they cut me off at, I was right over the limit. And like when I go to look for insurance to buy, it leaves me with nothing, bro. Everybody stay blessed, man. I love y'all. I'll probably see you again tomorrow if everything goes well. Salute to you guys. If nothing goes well, I'll still keep you updated. I'll have my phone with me. So everybody, stay happy, stay blessed, stay aggressive, and always defiant.